The Kona N was introduced last year for the 2022 model year, and this 2023 has essentially no changes other than the ability to update your nav system over the air. Today we are looking at this sporty compact crossover in ultra black, and it's giving red bottom vibes that you can wear daily. Powering the Kona N is a 2-liter turbocharged engine paired with an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. That's gonna get you 276 horsepower and 289 pound-feet of torque. It is only available in front-wheel drive, and if you are so fixed on getting all-wheel drive, then you can opt for the Kona N line, which is just a highly stylized Kona that's gonna be lacking the power and setup that the N has. And we also reviewed that, so we'll link it in the upper right-hand corner so you guys can go check that one out. This Kona N will get 20 miles to the gallon in the city and up to 27 on the highway, all dependent on your driving habits. The Kona N has an exclusive front fascia that is different than the rest of the Kona lineup that will, of course, show off your little N badging there on the left. It's only available in 3 colors. We've got ultra black, white, and red, and only the black and the white have this red lip liner. The red has black lip liner. And then you will have LED DRLs and headlights. And we got more to look at on the side. It's riding on 19-inch alloy wheels that are wrapped in Pirelli P0 summer tires, and behind that is electronically controlled suspension. That's gonna give you also 6.8 inches of ground clearance. And then if you haven't already noticed, it is very small. It's only 13 feet long, and it is my height. It's 5'1", so it's very, very compact. Almost makes this very comparable to like a Civic Type R or a GTI. And then some more pretty details down the side. We have roof rails. That red bottom continues down on the lower lip there. And you have a little secret kind of hidden N badge there at the back. Moving on to the back, it also has an exclusive rear fascia to this Kona N. You have this nice rear spoiler that has like a little bloop right there in the middle, and underneath that a little F1 style light down there. You have a dual tip exhaust, and let's go ahead and look at all the cargo space. Behind the second row, you will have roughly 19 cubic feet of space, and with that second row folded down, you will have up to 48 cubic feet of space, which makes that more than a lot of its competitors, and also more room for another set of tires. Hint, hint. Now, the back seat is indeed quite small, but to no surprise, because the whole car is only 13 feet long. So this front seat is currently adjusted as far back as it can go. I'm only 5'1". This is about how much legroom I would have. But I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I think that, you know, maybe the average seat position would be somewhere like right there, and then you could be very comfortable back here. You also have the nice Alcantara leather seats, and everything is nice and soft leather with really pretty light blue stitching, that blue that you see in a lot of the N lines actually. And you do have one USB charging outlet right here, and there's a little pocket that if your phone is small enough, maybe you could put like some like really small Jolly Ranchers or chapstick in here. I don't really know what you put in that. There is unfortunately no air vents back here, but as long as the vents in the front are on full blast, I can absolutely feel that, and it is very comfortable. The very first thing that we want to mention while sitting inside of an anything from Hyundai is the steering wheel. So you have a lot of different buttons, but there are 3 that will automatically stand out once you sit in the driver's seat. On the left side, the hollowed out N is going to control your drive mode. So we've got Sport, Eco, Normal, and no. And then on the right, you'll have a black N right there, and that will go into N mode, which is a sportier, even sportier than sport mode. Then below that is a red button, and it's like a little bit daunting, but also like, what happens when I press this button? So that is your N-Grin shift mode. It says NGS. And what this does is give you maximum acceleration for 20 seconds. It's gonna add 10 horsepower so that you have all of the extra power if you wanna make a quick pass or like get through a straightaway really fast on a track, whatever you wanna do, there's more power. I also really like the paddle shifters because they feel really satisfying to click. Moving on to other frequently touched parts of the inside, starting with where you sit. You have that nice Alcantara leather continued up front into your N bolstered sporty seats. You also have a little N badge up at the top there, and they hug you so nicely. I love sitting in this seat. I also love that you have a manual brake control. It is not some weird electronic one. This is nice. I do wish that this came in a manual, which it does not, but you know, we could do better, it's okay. You also have your heated seat controls right here. You got your little traction control. And then to the left of your gear shift, there's another way of switching your drive modes with this like little turning knob here. So I think that the steering wheel is a lot more accessible and also like a lot more fun to press to switch your drive modes. Moving forward, you do have wireless charging for your phone. There's also a USB connection as well and a USB charging. Then moving up to your climate controls, it is only one like single climate control, not dual, but it is all easy to maneuver around with these little knobs right here. And then you have actual pressable buttons to turn it on and off, your defrost, and all that fun stuff. And then moving up, we have a 10.25-inch infotainment system. It does have navigation, but nobody cares because the only screen that I want to talk about on this is N mode, because you can see so much data in here and even choose what track you're gonna be at. So we can literally go to like Wisconsin right here, and then you can be like, I'm gonna go race the Road America, and it'll literally tell you all those cool things. It gives you a lot of other detail there. You can even see your brake pressure, so I'm like slamming on the brakes there. And then it gets even cooler if you swipe to the right there. Swipe right if you wanna go on a date with this car. You have launch control. Pretty cool. You even have something to measure your G-force and like further customize your steering, your exhaust, all that cool stuff. Anyways, I was totally kidding. There is one more screen that I wanted to show you guys, and that was literally just for the functionality of being able to switch through your radio system. Right, if we all know how Sirius radio works, like it takes generally forever to get from like, the first channel all the way to like the last, but look at how fast it works. I love that. That's really, really impressive and easy to use. Also, it comes with a Harman Kardon sound system, which sounds really nice. Hyundai is serving up a hot cup of Kona with the Kona N. And if you are still here after that joke, you can drop your questions and comments in the comment section below. Big shout out to Fremont Hyundai for hooking it up with the Kona N. Thanks.